Alright guys, we got another donor here for another video. I got some more options I've been working on trying to put them together, but this is it's called the stage 3. We call it the game changer, but you'll see why once we install it. It just adds a lot of options. So we'll just get started here with installing the brackets. Just use a little, any kind of ruler, don't matter, tape measure, whatever you want to use. But what I do is go back, just put it up against this front edge here, and then go back, put a dot there, and then we'll do the same thing on this side. Up against the front edge, just put a little dot. I use a silver Sharpie so you can see it. The used smokers tend to get pretty dirty, so the black Sharpie don't show up. But then next we'll grab the bracket. Of course, there's a left and a right. There's a right. So what we do is just set it up here and line this front edge of the 1x1 square tubing here with that dot that you just marked. And then all you do is just use your Sharpie and circle the 2 mounting holes I have back here. So we got those dots. And then same thing over here. Just line the front edge here with the dot that you marked. And just take your Sharpie and circle in the holes here. And here's what the actual bracket looks like. So it's just 2 mounting holes. You just set the bracket right on the ledge, line it up, mark your dots, and we'll drill some holes. Be right back. Alright, so we got the pilot holes drilled. I like using a small bit because it's easy to control in the beginning, but it doesn't matter what size. But I like to finish with a 5/16 bit. It gives you, I use 1/4" bolts, so it gives you a little bit of wiggle room between this and the bracket. So there's the 5/16, we'll finish them off. Alright, here's a bigger bit just to chamfer the holes, just to clean them up a little bit. Alright guys, so we're already got the holes drilled and cleaned up, chamfered, and we'll start on the right bracket here. Of course the hardware's included. It's all 1/4" stainless button head stuff. So basically the bolt come from the outside, just go through, and then a flat washer on each side with a nut on the inside. We'll bolt them up and show you what it looks like. Okay, cool. We got the brackets bolted in. Just gonna show you the drip tray. It's tight, like a couple of, like on the 590, but it goes right in. Just kind of start with the right side down. Drop it down on the tray down there, all the way to the right. Just slide it right down. You got about 1/4, 3/8 of an inch. There's plenty of space. It's like a glove. And then also, so here's the bottom. The bottom removable tray replaces the factory grates. So now you've got the bottom tray. Holds itself up, you do your thing. You lose, you're gonna lose about 3/4 of an inch from the height of the factory grates, but if you ever need that space back, you can just take this out. And your factory grates will slide right underneath the brackets there. just for the guys that still want it. Of course you're going to keep the grates, but it just gives you a little more room if you need it. But it's going to be nice for that bottom rack to slide out. Always nicer, so we'll put that back in. And then you've got, this is going to come with the bottom slide out shelf and one top shelf. You have choices to choose here. You can run it down here, or you can run it up top. You've got, there's quite a bit of space down here. From the top of the grate to the bottom of the bar, you got 5 inches. Plenty of room for any butt. And then up top, you've got 3 inches. And vice versa. You can put it down here. And you've got 5 1/4 and 2 3/4 on the bottom. The cool thing with that is that a lot of you guys, actually myself included, like putting butts on the top and then catching with the small hotel insert, and then pull your butt apart and just kind of mix it back in. But that's it. It's just so many more options. Then we have an upgrade, so you can add a 3rd shelf. And this is where the game changer part comes in. Now you've got all kinds of space. I mean, it's a little small here, but still you can do, of course you can do ribs, chicken, whatever you like. So from the top of the grate to this bar, you've got 2 inches. Plenty of room for ribs. I do tri-tips on mine. I mean, you can do 14 racks of ribs now with this setup. Pretty much as much chicken as you like. Tri-tips, I think I was doing 15 with just my standard extra shelf. This one you could probably get 22 tri-tips, like 2.5 pounders, something like that. So this is pretty cool. I'm excited about it. I know a lot of you guys. It's pricey. It's gonna be pricey, but you can send me an email or hit me on Facebook Messenger for the details and all that good stuff. But just showing you guys what it's all about here. This is pretty cool. So thanks again. Thanks for the support. Hey, there's one more thing I wanted to cover here. I do have a stage 2 that will be available very soon as well, and it's the exact same bracket minus this bottom rail. You're gonna utilize your factory grates, the bar grates, and just have it'll have these 2 slots, just like same bracket. You can choose which one you want. I'll show you out back in a second, but it's the same mounting procedure, same measurement back, 4.5 back, same way I showed you in the video here. It's very easy to install, and I just say the same thing. The probe, it's equal distance away from my bracket as it is to the side of the smoker. This has absolutely 0 effect on temp control. Everything works awesome, guys. Let's go out back and I'll show you my smoker with the stage 2. All right, just show you the twins real quick. Here's the girls. So anyway, here's the stage 2. Here's the brackets. Like I said, they're the exact same, just minus the bottom. So you don't replace the bottom of the slider. It just, you utilize the factory grates. And same shelf. Slide in here. Obviously more room up top, a little less on the bottom. It's about 2 3/4 on the bottom, 5 or 5 1/4 on top, or you can choose the top. That's it, guys. Just keep a lookout. I've got the website coming out. It's going to be PCS Rackworks, and hope to see you guys soon. Thanks.